And what is going on, everyone on YouTube? Mark Gaming, owner of Mark Gaming TV, coming at you with another reaction video. And we are going to be talking about the Texas Longhorns as they took on the Mississippi State Bulldogs in Austin, Texas today. Overall, I will say it was a little closer than I expected, but at the same time, Texas also was playing with their backup, Archie Manning. Now, don't get me wrong, Archie Manning, really good job out there against Mississippi State. And Mississippi State's also playing with the backup. But I did see a couple of positive things from Mississippi State that can hopefully, carry us into the future for future games. Not saying that the season's gonna get much better for us, but I saw a few positive things in the game. So let's just dive on into it. Mississippi State, Texas scored in the first quarter. State follows up with 2 field goals, and Texas scored late in the second quarter, making it 14-6 at halftime. And really in the second half, they just cruised from there. I heard some people saying that, Texas was maybe playing a little conservative today because they didn't have to play aggressive against Mississippi State. You could see both sides of the coin from that. So, you could say either way. Mississippi State passing the ball was not really that efficient. 12 of 23 for 144 yards. Rushing the ball, we had 150 yards rushing, so there is that. So we can smile on that we can run the ball. But penalties, we just had too many penalties. Texas had a lot of penalties too. It was just going to be a tough road to hold to beat Texas. And we gave it our best shot. And I'm proud of the effort that we put on the field, even though it just wasn't enough. The next time we play, we do face Georgia in 2 weeks. We do have a bye week, so we have a week to prepare. And we're going to need that whole week because Georgia's coming off a loss against Alabama. So we know that Georgia is going to be playing really good football against us and probably will beat us by 40 or 50 overall, if I'm being completely honest. So we do have a lot to work on. And our defense, yet again, I preached on this last week against Florida. I preached on this 2 weeks ago against Tulane. Our defense still needs to improve. Texas had 198 yards rushing and 324 yards passing for a total of 522 yards on total offense. That is not acceptable on defense. Yes, I understand Texas is the #1 team in the nation. I get that, but that's still not acceptable, especially playing in the SEC. And it's like I said in the Toledo reaction video. When I put out that video, I said that was not the worst it's going to be. We're in the depth of the worst it could be for Mississippi State. We lost tonight, or we lost this afternoon against Texas. Then 2 weeks from now, we play Georgia. That's going to be a tough game in and of itself. And on top of that, we play Georgia on the road. Then we come back home and play Texas A&M. Then we play Arkansas. Then we play Massachusetts. Then we go on the road and take on Tennessee. Come back on to play Missouri. Then we go on the road to play Ole Miss. So if we're being honest, we have Georgia, Tennessee, Missouri, 3 easily top 10 teams. If they stay where they're at, even though Georgia lost to Alabama, they will probably still be in the top 10 in the rankings. Tennessee will most likely be in the top 5, especially if they win all their games. Missouri, they'll probably be top 10 as well. Ole Miss came in this week number 6. Granted, they lost to Kentucky, but they'll still probably be in the top 20 by the time we get to them. But the bottom line is, guys, for Mississippi State fans, we have a long road to go, and it's not going to get much better from here. Obviously, I see us possibly beating Massachusetts if everything goes our way. Arkansas, I don't see us beating Arkansas, even though they're unranked. And then the rest of the teams are ranked. So there's a high probability that we will either finish 2-10 or 1-11 for Mississippi State. And that's not a good feeling, but that's the reality, and that's the harsh truth. Hopefully in the offseason we can do some major recruiting, but until then, that's what we're looking at. Bottom line from tonight, though, Mississippi State, we only lost by 22. The odds were 37-38, so the under came out on that side. But we still have a lot of work to do if we're even going to be remotely close to a challenge against Georgia in 2 weeks. Until then, guys, Mark Gaming signing off. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to give us a subscribe, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that like button on the video as well.